New at 5, trial beginning today in a case making national headlines from January 2014 when 25-year-old Mckenzie Cochran died at Northland Mall after an altercation with former security guards. I first exposed the video of Mckenzie screaming for air after being pepper sprayed and held down. But first, a warning: the footage you're about to see is difficult to watch.
I want to thank Simon Chicat from WXYZ News for not giving up on the Mckenzie Cochran case and for demanding that the public know about it years after.
It's been a long road for this case. The former Oakland County prosecutor declined to press charges in this case, but in May 2020, George Floyd's death drew attention nationally to Cochran's death, and his family asked for the case to be reviewed again. Involuntary manslaughter charges were then announced in 2021, and today the trial beginning for 3 former guards after one pled guilty on Friday. They were the screams of 25-year-old Mckenzie Cochran seconds before his death at the former Northland Mall in Southfield in January 2014. Mckenzie had been pepper sprayed and tackled, then kept down with a knee in his back by multiple security guards who did not wait for police to arrive after reporting threats allegedly made by Mckenzie. It's taken years for the case to be brought to trial, and eventually the Attorney General Dana Nessel crediting WXYZ for keeping attention on the case, which was strikingly similar to that of George Floyd's death.
I want to thank Simon Chicat from WXYZ News for not giving up on the Mckenzie Cochran case and for demanding that the public know about it.
You've been there every step of the way, contacting me, pushing the stories out there. I appreciate that. We appreciate that.
The former prosecutor in Oakland County, Jessica Cooper, declined to bring charges, but years later, Southfield PD and the AG would do another review and file those charges against John Seiberling, Gavin King, Aaron Marie, and Lucius Hamilton.
I'm certainly cognizant of the fact that this is not your usual case.
On Friday, Hamilton pled guilty, leaving 3 remaining defendants facing up to 15 years in prison for involuntary manslaughter. Today, a paramedic recalling what he saw on the scene.
Do you observe any movement or any audible response or any acknowledgement to what you're doing or saying?
There's no response from the patient, physically or verbally.
Assistant Attorney Generals say none of the guards attempted to give Mckenzie CPR, nor was there a reason to get physical instead of waiting for police, a statement echoed by the family attorney, Gerald Thurswell.
There was no reason for Mckenzie to die, no reason whatsoever. When he's crying out, begging, "I can't breathe, help me, help me."
Each one of those defendants are responsible for his death. John Seiberling sat on his legs and pulled at his ankles. Aaron Marie and Gavin King grabbed and pulled at his body as if he wasn't even a person. Those 3 security guards, as long as the 5, it was not a fair fight. It was 5 against 1, and Mckenzie Cochran was begging for his life.
The defense pushing back, arguing security never meant to kill Mckenzie and never used excessive force.
There is nothing, absolutely nothing, to attribute my client with either choking Mr. Cochran, spraying mace, hitting him, nothing. The only thing he did was grab his wrist.
Surveillance video will be shown at trial to help jurors better understand what unfolded. This case, coming after a civil lawsuit, ended with a settlement for the Cochran family, and that trial continues tomorrow. Glenda.
And we've watched you cover this every step of the way. You heard from family for 10 years. So why so long before going to trial? Yeah, the family was so heartbroken when initially the former prosecutor in Oakland County, Jessica Cooper, said she would not file charges after reviewing this case, and then time went on. The family continued to ask for justice, and then we know the Southfield police looked at it again, and then the state attorney general looked at it again and said, no, in fact, they believe a crime was committed, and they authorized those charges. And then with COVID, there were more delays, but now finally that trial is beginning. Well, justice for this family, hopefully. All right. Thank you so much, Simon, for all your hard work. Thank you.